on, Jim. Good shot.
That's the thrill that a country boy brings. Thank God he made me this way. Hunting, fishing, and loving every day. Early in the morning. Leaving, I'm getting red dirt.
Heck yeah!
Hunting, fishing, and loving every day.
Oh, baby!
Hi folks, thanks for tuning in to our very first episode ever of Realistic Hunting Adventures. I'm Jim Taylor, your host, editor, filmer, a little bit of everything. I am the owner of Realistic Processing here in northwestern Indiana, and I work in my family-owned taxidermy shop, which is also called Realistic Taxidermy. We've been doing taxidermy over 35 years. We have a shop in Lowell, Indiana, one out in Valpo, and a new one in LaPorte, Indiana, that we take in taxidermy work. Pretty much anything to do with hunting and fishing, we're in it. We have a couple of different bait shops also. This is my first episode ever putting it here on YouTube. It's going to be a turkey hunt. It's a turkey hunt down with Jason, a friend of mine, on his private property. It's a pretty good hunt. All my hunts I film by myself. Very rarely I'll have like my little brother or my dad or a friend or something will come along and film with me, but those are really rare. It's usually just me. So sometimes the footage isn't the best because I'm trying to run the camera and hunt. And I like to tell you right off the bat, first and foremost, I'm a hunter. And I'm a cameraman second. So you watch some of those big time outdoor shows and they'll have a big old buck. Oh, we couldn't quite get it on camera. I'm one of those guys. I'm going to shoot it and then show it on the ground. Say, hey, look what I found. But yeah. So you're going to have to bear with me on some of my stuff. But most of it's really good. We'll do a pretty good job of editing it, but I want to show it to everybody the way it happened. I don't like going back and falsifying like some of the TV shows do. I produce this all myself. I film it myself. I pay for everything myself. I have no sponsors. I don't really want any sponsors because I've seen too many guys have sponsors and they take whatever sponsors will show them and give them money and give them free gear. And it's not the best stuff. If I do show you something, a gun or a knife or whatever, on one of my episodes, it's because I believe it's the best. Or it's what I like, and I'll just tell you why I like it. But I just wanted to introduce myself a little bit and tell a little bit about my history. I've been hunting my entire life. I've been deer hunting over 25 years, so I'm not a first-time guy. This is a little bit of my backdrop here. These are just some of my deers. But you stay tuned. We're going to go on a turkey hunt today. Hopefully you enjoy it. It's a little windy out there. The footage isn't the best, but like I said, this is my very first episode, and I keep it all straight up the way it happened. So stay tuned for more episodes to come. We got some caribou hunts coming, and some bear hunts, and a mule deer hunt, and a couple of good whitetail hunts here coming up in the next weeks here I'll be producing and putting on our YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in.
We've been sitting here for about 45 minutes. Two toms just came across the creek, and then two more behind it was 4 or 5 hens. They're about 500 yards down there. They're heading out a creek right back towards where we were just sitting up this morning. So we're gonna pack up everything here. We gotta hustle over there real fast. So right now they're just starting across the field. If we don't get there fast enough, they're gonna bust us as we're coming in to set up. So we gotta get moving.
We were hustling to get on over there. We actually ran over, got in Jason's truck, drove around the farm, came on in, parked at those edges of those pines. He scratched his truck up pretty good getting there, but it helped us. Without doing the truck, we'd have never made it in time. We took off hustling through those pines. We come around the one corner. We had probably another 50 yards to go to where we wanted to set up, to where we thought the turkeys were going to come. Well, they beat us there. I had the camera in my backpack, so I didn't get this part on film, but I'll tell you about it. We come around the corner, I'm holding that decoy in my hand. You can see me, when I was running with it. I seen the two toms standing there, and they, started clucking right away, but I pulled that decoy up and turned it a couple times, told Jason to back up and kind of hunker down, and backed up, went about maybe 10 yards, stuck it in the ground, took off running to the first biggest tree that we could set up on. We hit those two trees, we turned around, and the turkeys were already on our decoys. I had to get my camera out of the bag and get it all set up. This whole time, when me setting up the camera, the turkeys were on my decoy. They knocked the hen over, they pulled the head off the tom, knocked the tail off. They were up on top of that bird doing the dance. So as soon as I got the camera on, I tried to move it over, but I needed to get up and move to a whole new tree because there was a big oak tree blocking us. But with the birds there, I couldn't move, so I just moved the camera over as best I could. You'll see the footage here. It's not the best, but again, I bring it to you just how it happened. It was one of the most funnest turkey hunts I've done, just from the hustling of getting over there and how the turkeys busted us, but yet with that decoy, we still got them to come on into the decoy. But it's fun. Watch it. Here it comes out. Hope you enjoy.
Bang, baby. Give me 5. Yeah. That was awesome. They were beating the fuck out of me. Watch your
Still recording. Nice birds.
I'm all mangled, man.
Not too bad.
That was sweet.
Look what I did to my one spur. Pick him up, don't let him flop on the ground.
Hey, I haven't seen mine in here, baby. Get away.
I think I got it on camera in here, I'm not sure. I know I got mine and I got yours hitting the ground. Yeah. They tore my decoy all up.
tag team, beating it up.
Yeah.
They lost the battle. That's cool.
Here's our two birds. Got most of it on film. We come walking up here, we spotted them across the way on the other side of the field. Knew they were coming over here. We got over here and went to go set up, and they busted us as we walked up. And I had the decoy in front of us, so we just backed up, sat the decoy down, ran back real fast. Before I could even get the camera on, they jumped all over the decoy, beat it all up. I finally got the camera on. I got mine where I could see it. I shot mine. Jason's bird took off flying. He busted it down out of the air. Almost got that on film.
Right as it hit the ground.
Yeah, right as it hit the ground we had it. But we, what, 6 hours?
6 hours.
6 hours it took us. Not too bad. It was real cold the morning and it's windy, as you can see. Birds are hard to hear. Look, you can't even hold the tail up straight.
Heard a lot of birds this morning. Well, few. Seen some hens.
I heard 4 different birds gobbling.
4 different head.
These 2 came across with 2 other ones with 4 hens. They're both 3-year-old birds, 10-inch beards, nice birds. I'll show you the birds in a minute. But wasn't the best footage. They were beating the decoy up too much. Needed to stop them, but it was a fun hunt.
Yeah.
It was fun. This is Jason's spot down here. He let me come down and film them.
And call.
And call.
He let me squeak a couple times. That was about it.
Yeah. It worked. Well, we'll get them cleaned up here. We'll show you the spurs and the beards. It was a fun hunt.
It's a great hunt.
Thanks, man.
Jim, I appreciate it.
No problem. Cool.
26 centimeters.
Well, not too bad.
Somewhere
Nice,
out in there.
nice 3-year-olds.
They hurt when they stick you.
Yeah. Yeah, you pick them up flopping. Where's that beard at? Yeah, that's a good beard. Big old broom on it.
beard.
Big old broom.
Thick.
Did you have fun?
A blast. Jim, I can't thank you enough.
Second turkey, right?
Second turkey ever.
Well,
First double on turkeys, obviously. Last year I got lucky. Awesome hunt, buddy.
Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed that hunt. Like I said, that footage wasn't the best, but like I said, that's just how it worked out on this hunt. We got a couple more turkey hunts here coming up, a wolf hunt, caribou hunt, a couple of bears and some deers and stuff we're going to be putting up in the next month or so here. Like I said, this was our very first one, but I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, do me a favor, hit that like button down there, share it on Facebook, let all your friends and stuff see it, and feel free to do some filming of yourself. Facebook and YouTube is just great for putting your hunting videos up there. Share the love of hunting and outdoors, because it's a dying sport. There's not enough of us out there. The kids nowadays are all wanting to play video games, so I always say, take your kids out hunting, take your wife out hunting, even if it's just out for a little bit and then they get bored of it, take them back home, but introduce them as much as you can. Like I said, we got some caribou hunts, bear hunts, and some deer hunts coming up here in the next month or so. So if you liked it, do me a favor and hit that little like button down there and share it on Facebook. But stay tuned for more, and God bless.